All right, so let's talk about the winter and how to get through a slow period with tree work, landscaping, or any other job that slows down this time of year. So if you're watching this and you're not doing tree work, but you have a job that slows down, these tips might help you. The first issue I want to address is the financial one. There's two primary things you need to consider going into the winter if you are a business owner. The first is having enough money set aside to be able to cover basic operating costs in the event that your profit decreases, or you have a period where you aren't bringing in anything at all. So whether you take care of your business finances yourself or you have someone who does it for you, I would figure out what those basic costs are, because there are always recurring costs like insurance, etc., regardless of how much you actually worked or not. And then start planning for that early on in the year. So that way, once winter comes, you got a good cushion and don't have to stress about it. The second thing you need to consider, or if you are an employee for someone else and don't own your own business, then this may be the only thing, is your personal finances. You got to be able to pay your bills, buy groceries, whatever else you have to take care of. So like with the business expenses, I would recommend planning for this early on in the year. And actually, this is good financial advice no matter what kind of job you are in, business owner or employee, but always having enough money saved and set aside to be able to get by without income for, let's say, at least a few months, just in the event that something happens, you lost your job, whatever, is a good way to give yourself some security. Now, real quick, there's just one other thing I want to add to this discussion. If you are a business owner and your goal is to get more work during the winter, to stay busier, the time to do it is earlier in the year when work is more plentiful. Build enough of a backlog so that when you go into the winter months, you already have enough work booked up to keep you busy for a while. So now let's talk about what to do with that extra time you may have if you aren't working as much. For some people, this might be a non-issue. For others, like myself, who enjoy being busy and having that daily structure, too much leisure time can be counterproductive and even negatively impact mental health. So if that's something that is an issue for you, maybe consider trying to stick to a routine each day. So if you work out, continue doing your workouts. Maybe trying to go to bed and waking up around the same time. You might also use the time to pursue other interests and hobbies that you have, or do some traveling. Even get a second job, whether full-time or part-time, just to get yourself, through whatever slow period until things start picking up. You can also use that time, if you are a business owner, to start focusing on, the upcoming year. So goals that you have for your business, things you want to do, as well as goals with other things that, you got going on besides just the business. Just some ideas to consider. All right, that's going to conclude this video. Appreciate you all watching. Looking forward to tree work starting to pick up again so I can put out more tree content in addition to fitness content, of course. Also going to look at trying to upgrade my camera equipment so that I can get better footage. If you have any questions for me or video ideas, put in the comments below. I'll see you all next time.